What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, guys, check this out, man. You knew this article right here was coming. You knew this article was coming. If you paid any attention to Kathleen Kennedy, to Lucasfilm, Star Wars, whatever it is, over the past few years, if you pay any attention to these cats, they always run some damage control right before one of these series drops, and they know the series is going to be hot garbage. They already know it in advance, so they already start running some level of damage control to try to blame the fans when this thing ultimately tanks, which it is. All right, and we about less than a week away from the Acolyte. It's like, man, this article's a little late. Oh, here it is. All right, here we go. Variety, you can see it right here. Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy says a lot of women in Star Wars struggle with fan attacks because the fan base being so male dominated. Yeah, they'll never say what it really is. You know, oh, it's because the fan base is male dominated. They'll never say, well, it's because we write Mary Sue boss girl characters. All right. They'll never say that shit. They'll never say, yeah, we just make a lot of shitty movies and we, make shitty TV shows and we just completely abandon the vision of George Lucas. George Lucas himself literally just said that like a couple of days ago. All right. So, oh yeah, they have no idea what they're doing over there. They have completely thrown Star Wars out the window. They don't know and understand the Force. Like George Lucas himself said, these cats have no idea what they're doing. And the fans have been saying these cats have no idea what they're doing. But what does Kathleen say? Oh, it's the male-dominated fan base. It's the men don't like me. No, we don't like your dumb ass because you don't know what you're doing, okay? And this article goes into it. She makes a statement here that it's like, oh, yeah, you have no idea what you're doing, chick. And this is the why Star Wars struggles, all right? And look, all the women that are in Star Wars, there's a lot of women in Star Wars that are struggling with fan attacks. Look, nobody cares about Daisy Ridley like that. Nobody's attacking Daisy Ridley. We attack the character of Rey. And it has nothing to do with the fan base being male dominated. It has everything to do with Rey being a girl boss, Rey being a Mary Sue, and a terribly written character. That's why we upset, okay? Because it's clear that you have an agenda and you just gonna push the agenda instead of pushing good Star Wars. We don't give a damn about, nobody hates Daisy Ridley. Nobody even hates, what's her face? Kelly Marie Tran. Nobody hates her. Low key, nobody even really hates the chick Reva unless you open your mouth. Now, if you open your mouth and say something stupid, okay. But now we're attacking you saying something stupid about the fans. We ain't attacking you just because you played a character in a Star Wars movie, but we will attack the character. And that's really attacking the writing, all right? Honestly, the person that should be attacked for this is J.J. Abrams and Rian Johnson. Nobody really cares about Daisy Ridley. Daisy Ridley is mostly like, she cool, From Star Wars fans' perspective, we don't care about Daisy Ridley. We don't like her or dislike her. She's just kind of there because the character really didn't do anything to make us really love this chick. So we just like, whatever, man. Daisy Ridley is an actress. Keep going. All right. We don't want a Rey movie. Again, this is just the disconnect between what's really going on behind the scenes. Like, they think we hate this actress. No, we don't. We don't hate this actress. We hate the character that she plays because she's a garbage character. Make better movies, then you wouldn't have this problem. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. We got in an interview with the New York Times for the upcoming Star Wars series, The Acolyte. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy says she is aware that women in the space franchise are often attacked online more than men because of the fan base being so male-dominated. Female stars Daisy Ridley and Kelly Marie Tran certainly faced online harassment from toxic fans when the most recent Star Wars film trilogy was released, and now The Acolyte is already being attacked in certain corners of the fandom. Look, The Acolyte is being attacked because of who's making it. And because the trailer just looked like complete boring crap. I don't know what else y'all want us to do, all right? It just isn't Star Wars anymore. You have lost the fans at this point, Kathleen. And the thing that you should be doing, instead of coming out and launching an attack on the fans, hey, take some ownership. Just say, you know what, guys? That was me. I messed this up. I messed it up. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't get it right. George Lucas practically handed us a template of what to do next, and I just completely threw it out the window so I can push my feminist garbage. I am so sorry about that. I'm going to step down and just completely go away. But Kathleen will never take the rap. She will never, ever take ownership, all right? Which makes her a shitty leader. She will never take ownership for what she's done to the franchise. She just won't do it. It's always going to be somebody else's fault. The fans, probably, mostly. I'm waiting for her to throw, like, Filoni under the bus. Ah, the man, Dave Filoni, man, I thought that guy knew what he was doing. He's terrible. Like, when are you going to take ownership, chick? You the one that pushed all of this. You're the president of Lucasfilm. You had one job. Don't screw up Star Wars. It's like literally making a bowl of cereal. You can't screw it up unless you try to screw it up. And she tried, and she screwed it up. But she's never going to take the rap, folks, okay? This chick will go to her grave saying, oh, no, it's the fans. It's somebody else. It's not me. It's not Kathleen. I did everything perfect, all right? The Acolyte is an original story created by Leslie Headland that's set long before the events of the Phantom Menace. Yeah, she ain't going to blame Leslie for this shit either, all right? It's going to be the fans' fault. Headland, known for directing films such as Sleeping with Other People and creating Netflix's hit comedy series Rush and Doll, is the first woman to serve as a showrunner of a Star Wars series. Her show includes major new female Star Wars characters played by the likes of Amanda Stenberg, Carrie Ann Moss, Jodie Turner-Smith, and more. As reported by The Times, a loud primordial part of the Star Wars fandom has pushed back in predictable fashion against the show. Why are there so many women, girls, and minority characters increasingly dominating the ranks of Jedi, reads a comment on the Acolyte trailer, with others expressing a similar worldview. Some trolls have nicknamed Headland's series the Wokealite. Yeah, I mean, this is a perfect name for this thing, too, the Wokealite. All right. But yeah, why are there so many women, girls, and minority characters increasingly dominating the ranks of Jedi? Well, because they're trying to push an agenda. All right. It's all about DEI. Did you see yourself in the series? Okay. Did you see the little girl that we put in there? That's you. That's you. You need to relate to that person. All right. You see, you're supposed to relate to characters based on something deeper than just superficial shit like skin color or gender or whatever. You're supposed to get down deep into the humanity of the character. You know, something that speaks universally like everybody. That's how you're supposed to relate to characters. So it doesn't matter at that point whether they're a man, a woman, whether they're an alien, whether they're black, white, whatever, okay? Like, you can rock with an alien, you know, you can understand Chewbacca and his pain when he sees something going down or whatever. You can relate to that. You don't need this person to be a damn minority or a woman or any of that crap. You know what I'm saying? But see, again, these idiots don't understand what they're doing. This is what I'm saying. She is literally saying, I don't understand this shit. I'm just going to push diversity and hope that this gets the job done. But then you end up writing trash characters like Rey, all right? That nobody rocks with, even if you are a woman. Yeah, some cosplayer will go and make themselves up like Rey because she's a character in the movie. But when you ask, hey, is Rey a popular character? You like Rey? Like, whatever. You know, they're shrugging their shoulders, okay? They don't really give a damn. My belief is that storytelling does need to be representative of all people. Kennedy told the publication about her support for Headland's Acolyte vision. That's an easy decision for me. So again, you see, this vision that Headland had is all about representation. All right, being representative of all people instead of doing something that Star Wars fans will enjoy. That's the problem. You see, again, they should just say, you know what? We're here to make Star Wars stuff. We're going to make the best Star Wars content we can make. Damn everything else. All right. We are going to be laser focused on making great Star Wars content. But no, her vision, the Acolyte vision, all right, is being representative of all people. How about you represent Star Wars fans? How about you give us something that represents what we want, what we like about Star Wars? And again, and that goes right to George Lucas's vision. All right. But see, she's going to replace George Lucas's vision with Headland's Acolyte vision. This is what's important now, what Leslie Headland is doing. All right. It's absolute garbage. You should just make Star Wars. Some people like Star Wars. Some people won't like Star Wars. All right. But Star Wars ain't going to be for everybody. But that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make something that is all people representing. It's just going to be hot garbage. Operating within these giant franchises now with social media and the level of expectation, it's terrifying, Kennedy continued. I think Leslie has struggled a little bit with it. I think a lot of the women who step into Star Wars struggle with this a bit more because the fan base being so male dominated, they sometimes get attacked in ways that can be quite personal. Well, Star Wars is quite personal to a lot of fans. And especially the guys that have been basically building your damn franchise over the last 40 years, because it has been male dominated, because it has been mostly guys. It's a male brand and you're trying to flip it. And I'm glad she mentioned it. Oh, it's male dominated. Yeah, it's a male brand. It's not a girl brand. So you try to keep it right where it's at. Say, okay, guys are the ones that like this. All right, damn, what do the guys like? All right, what do they like about Star Wars? It's like they don't understand their own franchise. How do you not understand the thing that you're in charge of? You know, And then you're going to try to switch it up and you're going to try to make it into something that you want it to be, some feminist garbage, instead of absolutely making Star Wars for the people that's coming to rock with Star Wars. It just makes no sense to me. I mean, I want y'all to imagine for just a moment that Disney came out and said, all right, you know, we got these Disney princess films and they're just a wild success with the girls. But what we're going to do is we're going to take each and one of these Disney princesses and we're going to flip it around and switch it around and make it into a boy brand. And we're going to have like monster trucks in there and all of that type of shit. And then we're going to have a war movie. And it's not going to be about princess shit at all. It's going to be about the guys. All right. We're going to focus on Prince Charming and Prince Charming out there battling and slaying dragons and killing shit. And girls will probably like that shit too. But imagine if you did that. There would be so many people like, wait a minute, what is this? You know, why are we watching this? This isn't someday my prince will come, you know, sweeping me off my feet. You know, little birds flying through the air and, you know, doing up Snow White's hair and all of that shit. You know, little chipmunks singing with her. It's none of that. Where's the girl stuff? You see, they would never do that. They would never do that to that brand. But that's what they're doing over here to Star Wars, even though it's male dominated. And then they wonder why. How come nobody's watching our shit? Gee, I don't know. It's a Scooby-Doo mystery. Why is nobody watching this? All right. Why is everybody tap dancing all over this damn trailer? Okay. 710,000 downvotes. Why? I don't understand it. Yeah, it's because you're a fucking idiot. That's why. Because it's so obvious to everybody that's been talking about it. Again, George Lucas just came out and said the shit. So all you got to do is just follow the bouncing ball, Kathleen. It's literally paint by numbers. There's nothing hard about Star Wars. Just get out there and do it correctly instead of crying about the fans, crying about the men that built the franchise, that made the franchise into what it was. Who do you think was out there buying the video games, buying the comic books, buying the books, buying the action figures? I mean, do you think it's a lot of women out there doing that? So why would you try to go away from a male-dominated franchise and flip it around and think the men are going to keep rocking with it? People are deuces. I'm checking out. But again, this is the idiots that we got running Star Wars, and then people, I don't understand it. You know, and then Leslie Headley. I want to be clear. Anyone that engages in bigotry, hatred, racism, or hate speech, I don't consider a fan. Well, I don't consider a fan an idiot, as she says. I'm a fan myself. I don't consider you a fan if you don't understand the damn force. If you don't understand George's vision. And if you're just going to make some girl boss crap, which is what it looks like, all right? It looks like girl boss bullshit. So I don't consider you a fan, Leslie, because you're not going to do it right. You're putting your own vision on this instead of trying to go and continue what George's vision was. That's basically how it's going down. So look, all of these cats right here, again, we knew this article was coming. They're already starting it out. All right. Crying about the quote unquote toxic fans. Yeah, the toxic fans at this point are right. We've been right all along. All right. And I'm putting toxic in quotations. Because there's nothing toxic about the fans. We're passionate and we're tired of this bullshit. So get out there and make good Star Wars. You won't have anything to worry about. The fans will be praising your name. We'll be running ticker tape parades down the street for the next person that can get Star Wars right. But it ain't Kathleen. It ain't Leslie. It ain't any of these idiots over there, especially Filoni. Don't get in the comments talking about Filoni. Do not get in the comments talking about Filoni. I don't want to hear it, all right? That dude is just as locked in with this bullshit as Kathleen and Leslie and everybody else over there. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Again, you know, the Acolyte premieres on June 4. That's, again, less than a week away. You know, get ready. It's going to be fireworks, all right? And I can't wait. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.